Hello, friends, and welcome to Pokemon Colosseum. Yes, we're taking a small break from the main series to visit one of my favorite Pokemon spin-off games. I spent quite a bit of time playing this game and its sequel, Pokemon XD, back in the day, so I'm really excited to be playing this again and to share this experience with you all. Now, this is still going to be a challenge run of the game. That's still kind of the theme of my channel. I'm fairly certain you saw the thumbnail of the video and how it says low tier challenge on it. But what do I mean by that? Well, I'm not going to reveal that part just yet. There's a little bit of gameplay that I want to get through first before I tell you about the challenge aspects of the game, but don't worry, all will be made clear by the end of this episode. So why don't we just hop into a new game right now, shall we? And if you think this is going to be like the main series of Pokemon games where you're just a 10-year-old kid who's going to start off his new adventure, this game's gonna spin all of that on its head. So as you can see here, the protagonist, he looks a fair bit older than your standard mainline Pokemon game here. I'm just gonna go with the default name of Wes, because I think it actually fits. Now get ready for this. This is one of the best intros to a Pokemon game I think I've ever played. So here we have just a base out of nowhere, probably an evil team, and boom! Yeah, that's right, this Pokemon game ain't kidding around. And look at that, that's our character. Look at that grin, too. Oh, man. Yeah. So already, our character is effectively stealing something, so you can tell he's a bit more of a... a bit more of an interesting character than what we would get in a regular game. Looks like he already has 2 Pokemon of his own. Getting away on that hover bike there, and then to top it all off, one more explosion! Every time I watch this, it's so cool. Yeah, this is the start of a Pokemon spin-off game. So, yeah, one of the cool things with this game, it is a Pokemon spin-off game, but it has mainline Pokemon battle mechanics. And that's really the cool part about this game, is you're able to do all of the battles that you would normally get in a Pokemon game, but there is its own story to this game too. It's not like you go around and get all the 8 gym badges and defeat the league. No, this has its own story attached to it. So why don't we get started off here? We got these 2 characters coming out of the train here. Ah, we sure pigged out, eh? I love chowing down after a job. Sure adds to the flavor, I swear. Yeah, and we bagged ourselves a great big catch, too. Boss will be sure to fix us up good with big rewards, too. It doesn't get any better than this. So already we got a more rugged approach to this game. So it looks like we got, I don't know if you would call them thieves or whatnot. We'll actually get more into that in a bit. But it's definitely got a more mature look to it, or at least we'll say it's meant for a slightly older audience. But it's still Pokemon at its heart. Anyways, authorities have made a stunning announcement on the mysterious building that exploded in Echo Canyon. It was Team Snagam's hideout. Team Snagam is a gang of Pokemon abductors who have already been marked for arrest. The hideout was discovered only as a result of the explosion. By the time the police arrived, the ruined building had already been abandoned. The cause of the explosion is under investigation. It should become apparent eventually. So I just think I got to, talk a few around here. Oh, I haven't seen your face around these parts. Traveler, huh? Not that it matters any. I don't know where you might come from, but relax, stick around a while. One of the big things I really love about this game, just, it's got a lot of style when it comes to the areas that you go to. Like, this place, to me, I think it's really cool. Like, just, you got the train aesthetic, you got the jukebox, like, I don't know, rustic? I don't know. I don't know what you'd call it, but, I just really appreciate this. Like, one of the big reasons that, I really loved playing this game and the sequel, Pokemon XD, just, I really love, like, my era of gaming was really the N64 and the Nintendo GameCube, but especially so starting with the Nintendo 64, just, I really loved the attempt at 3D graphics that they did during that era of gaming, And then when we get to the GameCube, just those graphics, I think they're the same cartoonish polygon style or whatnot, but evolved in a sense. And it's just so well done that I would keep coming back to GameCube games all the time. Alright, so I think I did the one thing I needed to do here. Yo! Wait up! So here's that gentleman I was talking to in the back. Hey, my name's Willie. After I got a good look at you, well, I got this urge to battle you. It's like I'm compelled to. Any way you look at it, it's obvious that you're no ordinary Joe. So what do you say? You and me have a quick battle. Oh, of course. Yeah, that's the spirit. Alright, over here. Yeah, I'm burning now. I'm on fire. It's full throttle time. Let's roll. Okay. This is going to be a bit of an obvious joke that I'm doing here, but another big thing I love about this game, the soundtrack is amazing. I don't know if I'm going to have like a times I say best music counter down in the corner somewhere, but get ready for it to tick up to #1 because this is one of the best songs in the game. Every time I hear this tune, it's just, I am ready for a Pokemon fight. And speaking of Pokemon fights, again, this is not like a mainline game. Every fight we got here in this region is a double battle. And I've already got 2 high-level Pokemon to start me off with. So yeah, every fight in this game is a double fight. So, you gotta be a little bit more up on your strategies when it comes to this. And I know it just looks like, hey, I've just one-shot a Pokemon on the other side. Clearly I've got strength. No. One thing that will become apparent throughout this, and especially so because I'm challenging myself in ways, this game is difficult. This game is often cited as one of the hardest Pokemon games out there, and I do agree with that statement. It's an easy start, yes, but they don't want you losing right off the bat. But hey, that's it for a tutorial fight. Just every time it goes into that riff in the song, I love how it sounds. And the graphics for the fighting too, like that's another big thing I love about this. Like, I've played a lot of Pokemon Stadium and Pokemon Stadium 2 on the N64 way back in the day. And heck, I probably would still do if I had the time. But I really loved the 3D graphic ability to battle. Or maybe to word that a little bit better, just being able to battle in 3D. So to be able to take that into like an RPG style Pokemon game, it just, so much additional flavor got added to it, because like we got the trainers on the field, we got the Pokemon, they're fully animated, like Pokemon X and Y, eat your heart out. This is when it really started. But yeah, you're tough, real tough. You did a number on us. Hey, I know, why don't you test your skills in Phoenix City? It's out west of here. You'll find trainers who are way better than me there. You should go there and get some battling in. Alright. So right now, we are kind of just following along the story for a little bit. So this is the world map of the Orae region. And there won't be a heck of a lot of places to visit. Like, maybe upwards of 10 tops by the end of the post-game. Yeah, this game, like, its story isn't the longest, but it's a very interesting concept. If you know what this game's about, then you're already well up on it. But if you're not, I'm gonna keep it hidden just for now, just to see what happens. But anyways, we got these 2 characters back again. Hey, what are you doing? Get a grip, man. Yeah, you say that, but it won't stop squirming. Makes it tough to hold on. Okay, just settle down in there. Just be quiet for a little while longer. Help! Someone let me out! Kidnappers! So, yeah, here's an interesting twist. These 2 are kidnapping someone. Of course. Oof. And really, couldn't have set the bag down, made it a little bit nicer? Well, since you overheard us, we don't have any choice. Blame it on your own bad luck. Shady guy folly. Oh yeah, here's something I want everyone to keep in mind as they play this. Let me know what you think the silliest name for a trainer is in this game, because there's a lot of them. Alright, but yeah, it's essentially another tutorial fight here. So nothing major going on here. Yeah, and all the battle mechanics follow Generation 3, because this came out around the time of Ruby Sapphire, Fire Red Leaf Green came around in that time. So it's got all the same mechanics. Physical and special are still determined by type as opposed to whether or not the move actually is contact or not. My goodness, Umbreon, you are doing very well in the flinching department. Oh man, I'm gonna keep saying this throughout the whole thing. Just so much personality, I think. Man, when it comes time to play Pokemon XD, I am going to enjoy the heck out of it too. Yeah, I think I spent an unhealthy amount of time playing those two games, and mostly because it's, if you're really in the mood for training Pokemon in Generation 3 times, these games are actually fairly good at doing that. Like, I find you could, if you were to specifically use these games as a training simulator for your Pokemon, you actually get a lot of experience per minute kind of thing. Well, you just really get to do a lot of battles. It might not be that for most of a playthrough, but it should work regardless. But anyways, you took out my Whismur. You're no ordinary trainer, are you? Huh? Wait a sec. That face. Might you be Team Snagam's? And of course, now we get the attention of some civilians. What's going on here? Yeah, somebody. Robbers! They're robbers! You be quiet. We're no robbers. We're kidnappers. Get it? Kidnappers. I don't think that changes what you've been doing. What, you dingbat, don't shoot off your mouth. Don't get all happy just because of the account of winning this once. Next time we meet, I'll trash you, your Pokemon and all. So let me get out of there. Oh, yeah, there's someone inside here. Oh, this is tied up good and tight. Can't believe those people. What a horrible thing to do. So, of course, we're going to go over and we're going to open this knot. Gradually loosened, Wes undid the knot, keeping the sack's mouth closed. And hey, yeah, there was a person inside that. Oh, thank goodness, I'm saved. Where is this? Where'd those two thugs bring me? This is Phoenix City, the opulent city of water. This person saved you from those thugs. The way you battled those goons, it was truly superb. Wish you could have seen it. Oh, is that so? Thank you. And, you are... Oh, so your name's Wes. I am. I'm just gonna go with the default name here, Rui. And one of the few generations where I actually don't mind the default names. My name's Rui. I'm sure glad I met you. I was in the neighboring town when those two grabbed me. Oh, those guys. Did they use a peculiar Pokemon? A peculiar Pokemon? No, they looked ordinary to me. What do you mean by peculiar Pokemon? Oh, no, that's fine then. Well, it's easy to see something's on your mind. You should go see our mayor for his advice. He's a very kindly person. I'm sure that he'll be able to help you somehow. The mayor's house is near the Fountain Square past here. Go up the stairs from the square and it's on your left. The mayor? Oh, yes, that's true. The mayor might know something. Hey, Wes, I know I'm imposing, but I don't have anyone else that I can turn to. Please, can I have you escort me for a while? Of course. Thank you. Even I thought you might say that. You're with me, Wes. It won't matter if those guys come back again. Thanks for joining me. Alright. Alright. And it's going to add to the counter again, but get ready to listen to one of the best songs in the game. Okay, you two make one attractive couple. Oh yeah, don't mind the cast form running around here. The jogger there is normally running around with that cast form, but this time that jogger was preoccupied with everything that just happened. But here's another thing too. I'll just kind of do a little overshot here, but like for GameCube graphics in the early 2000s, doesn't this look good? Like the atmosphere is great, the backgrounds look nice. Like, yeah, the sprites are definitely GameCube era, but I'd say the whole combination here just works. Okay, I'm glad I remembered that was there. Alright, so yeah, this is the mayor's house here. And here we got this imposing fellow. I guess you're a traveling trainer. I like what I see in your expression. I have a feeling I may see you again somewhere. And we just leaves. Alright, why don't we go visit the mayor? Oh! Ah, you must be travelers. Welcome to Phoenix City. I am Escade, the mayor. You wanted to see me. Is there something that I may be able to assist you with? Oh, what may I do for a pretty young lady like you? I saw it. Saw it? What did you see? I saw a peculiar Pokemon. No, that's not quite right. What I saw was a Pokemon that gave off a black aura. It was like a fighting machine. And that Pokemon would attack people. Oh my! Pokemon like a fighting machine? And it attacks people? Now, if that were true, that would be truly frightening. However, it is a little hard to believe. It's true, Mr. Mayor. Because I saw that Pokemon, I was made the prisoner of some frightening men until just a little while ago. I see. I understand. I will order an investigation at once. Oh, thank you, Mr. Mayor. Oh, no, there's no need for thanks. We mustn't allow thugs to do as they wish, especially thugs that endanger a pretty young lady like you. I'll ask that you give me a little time on this matter. I promise we will get you some useful information. Oh, yes. You appear to be Pokemon trainers yourself. If so, I urge you to visit our city's pride and joy, our Pokemon Stadium. It is a breathtakingly beautiful stadium befitting our Oasis City. And he's not wrong. I really like the Phoenix Stadium. Oh yeah, and if you do come across a TV that is glowing, it means there is a new article you can listen to. So I'll go ahead and do that. This is a repeat of an earlier news story. A Team Snagam member was arrested after being found hiding in Echo Canyon after the Snagam hideout explosion. During interrogation, the Snagam member revealed that the explosion resulted from a clash between Snagam members. The explosion apparently destroyed the snag machine used for stealing Pokemon. However, it is said only the large snag machine was destroyed. The small portable snag machine appears to have been taken by the Team Snagam member who blew up the Snagam hideout. Oh, a little bit more to the mystery of our character here. Well, all will be revealed in due time. But anyways, we're gonna go visit the stadium over here. Welcome to Phoenix Stadium. This is where we register trainers for challenges. However, the current challenge has already started, so we're no longer accepting trainers for this challenge. Please come back and enter the next one. Well, okay, I guess that means we just have to come back later. Oh yeah, another best song of the game. Hey Wes, we finally found you, you filthy double-crossing traitor. Reckon the hideout wasn't good enough for you, so you rip off the snag machine? Oh, you've got some nerve. Yes, and this reveals one aspect of our character. Who are these people, huh? Are they Team Snagam? What do they mean by traitor? Wes, you mean... Yeah. So our character isn't just a rogue that was going after the machine in the hideout. He was a member of the criminal organization. Yeah, emphasis on was though. That's right, pretty lady. He's from Team Snagam, just like us. But he's no ordinary member. He's a snagger. He's the best in Team Snagam at snagging Pokemon without fail. Oh wait, is that true? Well, it is. Well, that is a little shocking. Hey Wes, come on, hand it over. Get back the snag machine you ripped off from the hideout. Snag machine? Wes, do you really have something like that? A snag machine's built for trainers. When a trainer puts the snag machine on, their Pokeballs are converted. Ordinary Pokeballs are turned into snag balls that can steal Pokemon from their trainers in battle. Hey, you blabbermouth, keep that stuff secret. I get it, that's why these creeps are chasing after you. Creeps? What do you mean by creeps? Ah, this is getting us nowhere. If you won't give it up willingly, we'll take it back by force. Team Snagam Wacken. Or Waken. I don't know how you emphasize them. But again, I know I kept saying this is going to be a difficult playthrough, but these are still kind of the tutorial fights for this. So they do give you some easier Pokemon just to kind of get used to this. Yeah. So yeah, even like Espeon will just one-shot the Coughing, the Umbreon maybe will flinch the Corphish? I don't know. But yeah, that's one of the other interesting takes of this game, is you don't start at like a low level of 5 or even around in 10. No, you start close to level 30. Which is kind of an interesting take on it, because it means a lot of the early game is just kind of cut. I didn't get flinch number 3. Oh well. But no worries. Because that's easy. Alright, so effectively tutorial battle number 3 is taken care of. Oh yeah, I didn't think I said this for the last time when I fought Folly, so we'll just add best music in one of the best songs in the game to the counter right now for this song. Yeah, how high is that counter going to reach by the end of the game? I don't know, but there's going to be a lot. We're going to get that snag machine back, just you wait. Well, what do you know, Wes? So you're from Team Snagam. Oh, right, to be accurate, I should say former Team Snagam. It's okay, Wes, it doesn't matter to me who you are. After all, you're my gallant prince who rescued me when I was in trouble. So it doesn't matter. Besides, I thought up something after listening to those creeps. Listen, we should go shopping for some Pokeballs. So yeah, it was never... I don't think it's ever explained why you, like you were a part of Team Snagam. That part is true. But I don't think it's ever explained why you decided to leave. Like, maybe, like, the central plot of the game, Wes just couldn't stand it anymore, so he was decided to go rogue and take the machine. Alright, so yeah, I think this is the NPC I have to talk to actually trigger some part of the extra conversation. So yeah, they don't sell Pokeballs here at this Pokemart. They sell it at the outskirts stand, which is where I was at the very beginning of the game. I'm gonna come back here after I do some Pokeball buying, maybe. Depends on what I might end up buying there. And you sell the vitamins, right? Nope, you sell the X items. Alright, yeah. I guess, okay, that part there might be one of the aspects that brings it down just a bit. Because Rui is with you at all times, she is a solid entity, so if you're having to back out places, it's not like you can phase right through it. There is an element of realism, but it could take a little time kind of thing. Alright, but anyways, here we go back to the outskirts stand. I will say though, that is a pretty cool bike to be driving around this desert. Alright, news story, okay? We just received breaking news. According to the arrested Snagam member, the smaller snag machine is compact enough to be carried by a single person. Wearing this machine transforms ordinary Pokeballs into snag balls. A snag ball is an alarming device. It can actually steal Pokemon from their trainers. It is hoped that the missing Snagam machine will not be used for criminal purposes again. Well, as long as it stays on my character, it won't. Listen, pal, if you're intending to travel some more, you might want to stock up on supplies here. Oh, hi, can I ask you something? Don't you sell any Pokeballs? Huh? Pokeballs, you say? There's no call for those things around here, these parts. Where did I put them? Oh yeah, here they are. A little dusty, I'm afraid, but otherwise perfectly usable. Here, take these. I'll let you have them for free. It gives us a few Pokeballs. Well, since I found them, I might as well just put them out with the rest of my merchandise. If you need some more, well, how about buying them from me? So here's the other thing with this game that makes it very difficult. There are no wild Pokemon in this game. Hence why Pokeballs aren't really needed. So I'm gonna buy these. There we go. So yeah, I did burn up enough of my money, but the nice part, the nice part with this game. Oh yeah, I never even showed off these two yet. The nice part with this game is you do start with a small handful of items right off the bat. So yeah, nothing really too much else here. Okay, and yeah. We got this. So yeah, nothing yet. Alright. Well, anyways, we're gonna head back to Phoenix City. Because, of course, the story never ends. And of course, now we got trouble. Oh, it's you two. Something terrible's happening. A whole lot of scary men came here. I think I even saw those two creeps who took off in the truck earlier. Now, did you actually say where? Nope. Just, you gotta look for them, but I actually know where they are, so we'll just head right back to the mayor's abode. I'll probably explore some more of this city on like a few next episode, but for now I'm just kind of getting to some of the more story points. Oh yeah, here's one of the best minor villains in the entire game. Master Meyerby. It's him. He's the one who took the girl from us. Oh, now aren't you boys frightfully pathetic? Mean to tell me you were bested by these darling infants? Darling, did you say your name was Wes or something? I so don't like saying this, but we're not at liberty to keep your lady friend at liberty. That sweet young thing, she can see things that ordinary people aren't supposed to see. That just will not do for what we're planning to do. No, it just won't do at all. If you don't like the pain, like most people, you can avoid the pain by keeping your nose out of places it needn't be. Oh yeah, we'll add this to the best songs in the game counter. Yes, we will. Boys, I shall make my return to Pyrite now. Do remember that I will be waiting for you to return with the little lady. Am I making myself clear? I won't accept failure from you again, boys. Let the music spin. Let's get it on. And here we go, another best song of the game. Yes, that is his theme, and it is awesome. And then we got the knockoff Power Rangers here, just leaving with them. Surprised they didn't stick around. You, the last time you caught me off guard. That's not gonna happen again. Oh yeah? So Meyer B. Peon. Alright. So yeah, this is essentially tutorial battle number 4. Not like it's gonna be any major difference. Yeah, so don't mind me. Just doing what I do best. Clicking Confusion Invite. Alright, will I get the flinch on this? Ah, not this time. Absorb. Basic Pokemon will not do much to an evolved Pokemon with a weak move like that. If I had Giga Drain, that probably would have done 18. And here I go dealing the whole bar. Alright, so that takes care of Folly. Oh, blast it, I got tripped up again. And now, my turn now. I'm not going to end up like Folly. And with this fight, we'll finally get to the central mechanic of the entire game. Just on the next Pokemon, it's not with these two. But, got some pretty easy targets for this fight. A Dark type on the Ghost, Psychic attack on the Poison. I'd say this works out pretty darn well. And here we go. So with our partner Rui here, she can make out the shadowy aura that appears around certain Pokemon. Wes, it's that one. That Pokemon. Those jerks captured me because I saw that Pokemon. I can see a black aura coming from it. They must have done something to that Pokemon. And it even does attack people. Must be careful. This Pokemon isn't afraid to attack people. I know, Wes. I hate to say this, but there's no other choice. Get that Pokemon back from the bad guys. Please, you have to. You can. Actually, you're the only one who can do it. Ooh, is that enough? That is enough. Wow. I'll gladly take the critical over the flinch. Alright, so I do know one thing about this Makuhita here. You are guaranteed to catch it when you use Pokeball right now. So yeah, this is a trainer fight, but if you noticed, I am catching a Pokemon from a trainer thanks to the Snag Ball. And now the Makuhita is mine. I have successfully taken a Pokemon from a trainer, which only those with Game Sharks in the early day could enjoy. But now it's a central mechanic. I want my Pokemon! So yeah, there are no wild Pokemon in this game. This is how you acquire Pokemon. You actually steal them from trainers. Darn it, but you're good. You snagged my Pokemon. Hey, what are you saying? You're not supposed to be impressed. Oh man, what are you supposed to do? We got flattened again. My RB is gonna chew us out. What do we do? What is there to do? Run! Run away! You did it! You snagged that Pokemon from that goon! But I'm sure there are others like it. Let's get all of them back from the bad guys. Alright, so we can leave here. Now, this is something I didn't know for a long time. So right now, the 3 entrances out of Phoenix City right now are blocked off by those colored goons from before. I think there's the red one's blocking the entrance over in the east, the blue one's blocking the south, and then we got the green one here who's blocking the west exit. You are only allowed to battle and defeat one of them, but we do get something interesting by our choice, and I will be purposely choosing this trainer. Sorry to break it to you, but I'm not about to let you pass. Or do you have this idea that you can take me in a battle? You're gonna beat me? You are? Don't go crying out later. Don't be crying out of regret later. Oh yeah, another best song in the game. Jeez, what am I up to now? Like 5, 6? Jeez, that counter's just gonna keep getting higher. And don't worry, I'm fairly certain I won't say it for every song, but this game really does have a fantastic soundtrack for a Pokemon spin-off game. So I'm certain you could figure it out by the colorations after seeing the Bayleaf, but whichever color trainer you pick, that determines what Pokemon you have access to catching. So in this case, by picking the green trainer, I have access to a Shadow Bayleaf. It would be Shadow Quilava for the red trainer and a Shadow Croconaw for the blue trainer. But this is, we'll say, a quote-unquote starter, so to speak, for the game. I mean, I know the starter Pokemon, but we'll say it's a starter for this. So I'll go into Shadow Pokemon a bit more in a moment, but I want to be able to get through this and actually say I can catch the Bayleaf. It'd be kind of embarrassing if I missed it at this point. Alright, I will try a Pokeball after this. So I want to give this a shot. I am going to use a Great Ball just to increase the odds a little bit. A cool thing with this game is that the Pokemon that you can catch in this game have slightly altered catch rates to, in most cases, make them easier to acquire in battle. I mean, it's not... there are times where it is still possible to fail, of course, but you just want to be sure. But we got the Shadow Bayleaf, so we'll just get through this fight here. I almost want to call this the last tutorial fight, in a sense, and we got the flinch again. I think I'll just end it with a nice old return. So I'm fairly certain the Espeon and Umbreon here start with max friendship. I know they're friendship-based evolutions, but I think that's just to help accentuate the strength of return. But anyways, we have taken care of Mystery Troop Verde. Ooh, you're tough. Treadley and Folly can't be blamed for losing. Alright, what was that strange Pokemon? What did you people do to it? That? It's a Pokemon that we turned into a fighting machine by artificially closing the door to its heart. No, you didn't. You artificially closed the door to that poor Pokemon's heart? Heh, knowing that's not going to help you do anything. And they just run. I know. When I was little, I heard about that. They say that if any Pokemon closes the door to its heart, it could be gradually reopened by battling together with it. Wes, let's go. Those guys are probably headed for Pyrite Town. After all, it was in Pyrite where they captured me. Now, we will be going to Pyrite on the next episode, but I do kind of want to just swing back to at the beginning of this, where I said I was going to be doing a challenge run of this game, and now I'm going to finally unveil what exactly I mean by that. So, originally, I wanted to call this like a worst final evolutions or a worst team challenge, kind of just similar to how I've been doing the other Pokemon games. But unlike the other games where you can catch many different Pokemon in the wild, like I said earlier, you can only get Pokemon from trainer fights in this game. And while there are some Pokemon that are easy enough to catch, like in this case the Makuhita and I guess the Bayleaf had a slightly better catch rate than average, there are others that are very difficult to catch. especially, as I said, you're catching them from trainer battles. So it made it really difficult to plan out an exact team when I don't even know when and where I would be catching certain Pokemon. Like, if you miss them in the trainer fights, you might not get a chance to battle them for a long time. Like, there are some that are easy enough to re-battle and attempt to catch again, but there are some where, like, if you fail the one attempt, you won't see them for probably, like, until the very end of the game. So I can't exactly say, hey, I'm gonna hit these specific Pokemon if I might not even catch that particular Pokemon in the playthrough. And I mean, like, I looked through the list of the Pokemon you can catch in the game, and I'm like, okay, I feel like I know what an ideal 6 would be like, but even then, I still don't know. So I decided to go with what I'm calling this a low-tier challenge as opposed to a worst team. So that way I'm not specifically beholden to 6 Pokemon. So, like I was saying before, like, you'd only be catching Pokemon from trainers, but there's only about 40 different Pokemon you can actually get in this game, not counting the evolutions that you can acquire along the way. So, throughout my history of playing this game, there are a lot of Pokemon that I have gravitated towards using because they've got a lot of advantages, like Espeon and Umbreon here. Like, Espeon's a great attacker, Umbreon's a great support. There are certainly a lot of Pokemon you'll come across that are very good for use in this game. Like a majority of the Johto starters, there are a couple of legendary Pokemon you can come across. Like, if you want a good team, there are some Pokemon that can very easily fit the bill. But there are, in retrospect, or vice versa, there are a lot of Pokemon that I have never used in this game, or maybe very rarely used. So what I want to do this time is I want to play this game, but I want to try to use 6 Pokemon that I have never used before, with penchant towards their viability or lack thereof in the game. So when I say that they're low tier, it just means they're Pokemon that you probably shouldn't use in a regular playthrough of this game, but I want to have some fun with it and take the opportunity to expand my skill set of the game. So one of the first things I am doing with this challenge, and this might seem crazy to some people, but I am actually going to deposit Espeon and Umbreon into the box. So right now, my only 2 Pokemon that I've got are the Shadow Makuhita and the Shadow Bayleaf. Now the thing is, these 2 are normal Pokemon. So when they battle, they get experience, they can level up, learn new moves, etc, etc. For those who don't know about Shadow Pokemon, so they don't gain experience. Instead, there is a heart gauge that as you battle, walk around, and do stuff, it kind of represents how close you are to opening the door to their heart. And as that bar goes down, they will gain access to new moves. They'll be able to start accruing experience, but they will never be able to level up until they open the door to their heart. And the thing is, with opening the door to their heart, it's not until like maybe the first third of the game through that you're able to actually start doing that. So I'm going to be locked into a bunch of Shadow Pokemon for quite a bit of time. It's not impossible to play through the game with just the Shadow Pokemon. I've at least tested that, and I have made sure that is doable, and it certainly is. So just as long as I play smart with it. So like I said, I'm going to be starting off with these 2. The reason I waited until this point to just put Espeon and Umbreon into the box, it's just so I had 2 Shadow Pokemon on my party, so that the double battles don't necessarily destroy just the Makuhita, because I'm fairly certain Makuhita by itself is not going to do very well. So I just wanted to be able to get my team rounded up here just a little bit, so I actually had 2 Pokemon. I will be able to catch a good handful of Pokemon in the next area afterwards. So I will be able to have a full team of 6. And like I said before, I'm going to at least try to use some Pokemon right off the bat that I've not used, but it probably won't be until like the first third of the game is done that I'm actually going to start making sure my team has got the Pokemon I really want to use. Because, like I said, this game does have a huge difficulty spike in the beginning. not impossible, but it is a bit tough. So I just want to be sure. Like, there are things I've got set in mind for things going forward for the first little bit. Now, again, I might sound like a bit of a masochist doing this, but in keeping with my worst team fashion, I want to at least, I won't behold myself to it, but I'm going to try to resist using healing items in battle from my bag, such as potions or revives. I have to use Pokeballs in trainer fights, obviously, because that's how I get Pokemon. But if I can resist for as long as possible, I'm gonna try and not use healing items in battle. Hold items are fine. That's always been a thing that I've liked using, so those are fine. But as far as healing items from the bag, I'm gonna resist as long as possible, not using them. And that's kind of the challenge that I've got set forth for myself here. Now, it is gonna be a tough challenge, yes. Like I said, the first third of the game is pretty difficult, and this game is widely regarded as one of the harder games, a statement that I wholeheartedly agree with. But I know I'm up for it. Like, I'll take any excuse I can get to play this game again. So hopefully you guys will stick around and watch this adventure that I will be going on. So, until the next episode, thank you very much for watching today. Take care, stay safe, have a good day.